Connect with Dr. Lori Noto today at notoholisticconsulting.com.
Are you or your business keeping up with our evolving world? If you're looking for new concepts, tools, and support and applying what you learn, LifeWorks Systems is an award-winning training and consulting firm specializing in culture transformation and personal and professional development. Our purpose is to create a world in which all people love their lives. We provide a variety of services to positively impact organizations and individuals. For more information, visit our website, lifeworksystems.com.
Are you ready to break free from blocks and trauma and step into true healing? Michelle Sinclair is a divine healer and spiritual teacher, guiding others through subconscious soul healing and the power of universal love. Her teachings, inspired by the Christ letters, reveal the vibrational impact of our thoughts, words, and actions, unlocking the key to transformation. Discover the divine laws of faith, cause and effect, and how they shape your reality. Begin your journey today at therealhealinginstitute.com.
Tune in each Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific on Transformation Talk Radio to the Pleasure Movement, an innovative approach to improving your relationship, increasing intimacy, and having better sex. Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Dan. We provide a safe, non-judgmental space for getting answers to your difficult, perhaps embarrassing, or vulnerable questions.
Visit pleasuremovement.com. That's pleasuremovement.com.
Mystery School Ancient Wisdom for Everyday Life is your practical and inspiring gateway to spiritual awakening. Join me, Shakti Durga, and Dr. Pat every first and third Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific Time as we explore relationships, inner plane realities, channel light beings, learn from ancient wisdom, and share tools to navigate life with ease and grace. Are you ready to step into your highest potential? Subscribe to Mystery School. Your transformation starts here.
Cut the shit. Stop struggling to feel present. Stop being taken advantage of. Express how you feel and stop making choices based on what other people think. Intuition Unleashed, a revolution in personal liberation podcast, is your go-to resource for combining guidance with mental health and spirituality and solving your questions about why you can't seem to catch a break and find your true happiness. And you can find more episodes at becknelson.com/podcast.
Inside the Mind of Hiring with me, Dr. Mickey Feinberg, is a must-listen for hiring managers, HR pros, and job seekers. Tune in to Transformation Talk Radio, the first and third Tuesday at 11 to discover the psychology of making smarter hiring decisions that shape successful teams and organizations. Dr. Mickey and expert guests will disclose the full hiring journey. For more info, visit deltaconsultants.com.
Parents, do you have questions about navigating the journey of parenthood? Be Your Influence is the best place to find answers and guidance to help you become the parent you want to be. Focusing on the transformative power of emotions, energy, and empowerment, often overlooked yet essential for thriving families, my programs equip both parents and young people to master what they can control. Get your free guide, A Parent's Guide to Understanding and Addressing Bullying, at beyourinfluence.love.
DJ Shirley, founder of Pure Energy Connections, has been helping people connect, heal, and create their dreams. Now she's bringing you the revolution of remote quantum wellness at affordable rates. For only $3 a day, experience the power of quantum AOScan technology, a non-invasive bioresonance scan that detects and optimizes abnormalities in various energy frequencies.
Are you ready to embark on a transformative journey? Hi. I am Sharon Kumara, host of Awakened Soul. By tuning into Awakened Soul Radio, you will be inspired to shed the illusions that bind you, connect more deeply, and step into a liberating life of freedom, clarity, and purpose. Each episode, I share stories and lessons learned that help cultivate greater compassion, patience, and understanding, qualities to embody in everyday life. I invite you to join in as we expand our awareness, exploring diverse topics, and gain access to practical tools, guided exercises, and expert advice to help overcome fears and break the chains that bind us. Join us on Awakened Soul. your journey to freedom and true self. All right. Hello, everyone. We are here with Awakened Soul. I am your host, Sharon Sananda Kumara, and we're also simulcasting on Ascension Gateway YouTube channel. Yay. I hope it sounds good and that everything is going well. It was kind of distorted from what I was hearing, that. So just FYI. Hopefully we're doing well. And I am here with my good friend Shradha Tiwari. Hello, Shradha.
Hello, Sharon. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah. She's coming from India. Shradha's coming from India, so it's very early for her. Oh,
Yes. Yeah, it's 5:30 a.m. for me.
yeah, that's early. So tonight we are celebrating the new moon, the June new moon in Cancer, and I'm really excited about that. We were doing this on every month on Ascension Gateway for many, many months, and then we've skipped maybe 3. And so we're going to get back into it again, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I can tell a difference when we don't pay attention to the moon phases and we don't work with the energies. Can you tell a difference, Shradha?
I can tell a significant difference. It's it's just a different energy when you don't honor the new moons and the full moons and the moon cycle. So yes, you're
It is.
right.
It is. It's like we forget. Well, I know I do. I forget about being in tune with the planetary alignments, with the energies of the moon, and we'll talk a little bit about that. And also, with this season cycles. Now we did celebrate the solstice, but it's so important. We used to do this long time ago, many moons ago, and it was natural for us because our bodies are tuned in to the planet, to the planets around us, to the cosmos, and the seasons too. So we used to be really tuned in and also be able to, excuse me, work with those energies to co-create the life we want. And also it helps us be in tune with nature and spirit.
Absolutely. And I was missing our rituals that we were doing during this new moon and full moon time. Remember our intention putting and then burning that in that ritual thing that we used to do. I used to miss that.
I know, me too.
We'll
I
do
miss
that
it
today.
too. Yes, I miss that too, definitely. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do, is do a little bit of ritual and ceremony to help release the old so we can bring in the new, because the new moon, to me anyway, is all about creation and bringing in new energies, but we have to make room for that, right? With release. And
Yes.
yeah, so we've been doing that for quite a while here, a couple years maybe, I don't, something like that, where we have been working with the moon energies. And again, I can definitely tell a difference when I don't.
Absolutely. I agree.
So getting off track is a good way to gauge how it helps our life, or
Yeah.
doesn't.
Right. Okay. So, new moon is the time for stillness. It's a time where, um, everything begins when you are still with your own self, when you are in silence. And if you want to start anything new, or start having new, if let's take it that way. If you want to plant a seed, how does a seed germinate? It germinates in darkness and it's stillness, right? It's just there's nothing, there's silence. So it's new moon is that kind of a time. So if you want to have intentions set for the coming month, for the entire time, uh, then you have to just sit with yourself in silence during the new moon and clear your energy and intentions for the upcoming month or for the upcoming goals that you have, especially till the full moon, because this is the time when the moon starts to rise, and go towards the full moon. So, you gradually move like a moon phase and work on your goals and intentions towards, your life or your inner peace. So that's how new moon is important, because it is the time where you have to sit with yourself in silence. And the silence is very important when it comes to uh, set your intentions, set your goals, and to have any kind of um, um, you know I will not say again the goal setting, but yes, if you want to work towards any particular thing, then you have to really do some inner work. And for that inner work, new moon is the best time, because then you have to be still with yourself. And till the time you have that, silence within your own self, it becomes very difficult to start um, any new project or any new emotional setting that you want. So if you want to clear off something and start something new, for example, if you want to just clear off some confusion and start doing something from the scratch again, then you just have to sit still and shrug off that confusion. And for that, new moon is the best time, because that's the time where you can sit with yourself in silence, with yourself in stillness, and think what you have to do. So that this new moon is very important. It's a time for uh, new things. It's time for goals. It's time for just reawaken yourself. And good thing is that we can do it every month, and we can do that reset mode every month. So it's very nice.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Shradha. That's beautiful. And we haven't, let me see here. We haven't introduced you yet. Shradha is a pranic healer, an amazing pranic healer. So Shradha, if you could just share a little bit about your background and what you do to in service to the planet.
Okay, so I'm Shradha Tiwari and I'm a pranic healer. I have been practicing pranic healing for almost 14 years now. And pranic healing is an ancient way of treating people. It's a no touch, no drug therapy, where we do chakra healings, energy healings on individuals or any situation, and we can nearly heal any kind of physical ailment, to mental disorders, to psychological issues, to relationship issues or prosperity problems. So pranic healing is an ancient no-touch therapy. So it's a distance healing, and we can, like it's an energy healing that's done on the chakras of an individual. So I have been practicing it for like almost 14 years now. It's been a beautiful journey.
I bet. Yeah. So Shradha is part of the academy, the Kumara Academy, where we have different practitioners. The academy that I had founded, it's been a few years now, and we are just doing such amazing things at the academy. We have different practitioners, and Shradha is part of the academy, and one of our popular practitioners. And so she's there if you want to find out more about Shradha as well and book a session with her. And I know she has a course coming up that we're working on to offer through the academy as well on karma. And so I'm really excited about that too, bringing that to the world, her work, because she is an amazing pranic healer. Yeah, totally. And there's lots of testimonials about Shradha's work with them for sure.
Thank you, Sharon. Yes, there are a lot of testimonials, and we have there are a few video testimonials that I have worked on recently, and I have them up on my Instagram page. So, of the clients we have worked with, and like recent testimony was about a lady, and I worked on her for an autoimmune case. So it's very interesting because usually people don't understand how autoimmune disease affects our body and how it can be healed. So it's a I would say it's like a work of divine beings. So it's amazing.
Nice. Yes. Well, you can find all that information on the Academy website, kumaraacademy.com, KumaraAcademy.com. Yes. And next, let's do our ceremony. Okay, so what we like to do for this is to write down quickly, or whatever comes to mind, what you would like to release in the coming month or moving forward. Okay. And just write it down on a piece of paper that you can burn or tear up or anything like that, because you want to release it. You want to release it to the universe, to God, to source, all that is, and let it go to our higher self and let it go. Okay. And this is a very good habit to do each month, because we do this in our ceremony, is right where we want to release, because I mean, we have our past life stuff that we bring forward, and a lot of times we don't even know what's getting in the way of whatever it is that we're struggling with, whether it be finances, whether it be relationship, romantic relationship, or relationship with ourselves, relationship with family, not being able to find the right work that you want, or when we feel blocks, there's always something that's getting in the way, because if we weren't carrying this stuff around with us, we'd be fine. We'd be manifesting like crazy, which we are. It's just that sometimes we're manifesting what we don't want, right? So it's not like we aren't manifesting. We are. Okay, so that's why it's so important to keep our mind manifesting what we do want, not what we don't want. So write down what we want to release, and then we'll do a little prayer for that. Okay. And it helps when you are very specific. And I will say that if you're watching the recording and not watching it live, I know the new moon was yesterday. This is being recorded on the 26th. But it's okay. We're still in that energy, and you can do this anytime and tap into that energy when you do it. It's helpful anytime you do it. Okay. All right, so just write down what you would like to release. All right. So let's take our paper. Shradha, would you like to do a little prayer while we releasing for us?
Sure.
Okay.
To the higher supreme Lord God, to all the healing angels, to all the divine masters, to all the divine workers, to all the spiritual gurus, we thank you for giving us this opportunity to release what we do not require anymore. We are so grateful for your blessings, for guidance, and divine energies around us, which are helping us, aligning us to a higher purpose and goals towards the future. Please help us, guide us, support us on our journey. We are so grateful. We thank you in full faith. Please shower all the divine light and all your blessings to everybody around us, on us, to the entire world and the people. We thank you in full faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so be it, so be it.
Thank you. Amen. It is so. It is so. So now it's a good time to either burn your paper, tear it up, let it go. Let it go. All right. Now I see. All right. So what we like to do after this is to bring in what we would like to manifest. And I would suggest keeping some kind of a journal, what you want to bring in. This is a moon journal that I use. And each month, what I like to do is to look at what I wrote down that I wanted to manifest, to bring into my life, and then write down the results of that. And if there's something I want to bring over again, then I do that. Or if there's something I want to change, then I can do that for the following month. And maybe add something new, whatever it is. But it's good to, I find it's really good to have something that you can look at and gauge your progress with these ceremonies and this practice. It's actually a practice is what it is. Yeah. So let's take a moment to write down what we'd like to bring into our life in the next month and moving forward. Okay, we'll just take a minute for that. And it helps also to put a timeline on it. All right. So this is a good time now to say a prayer to the universe, to our guides, to our helpers, to help us bring in, fill in what we've released with something new and something exciting because we're always in flow, right? We're always changing, ever changing. And I always say that why not write our own book instead of letting life write it for us, you know? Why not tell the universe, tell God, tell source, all it is in our guides, what we want in life? It helps a lot, doesn't it?
It does.
And envision it. And the word on the street is that our subconscious doesn't know the difference between what we are actually experiencing and what we are thinking in our mind. Because the what we are actually experiencing in our outer world is what we are projecting from our inner world. So if we are projecting something, scarcity, or something, not feeling self-confident or anything like that, if we feel that within ourselves, then we're projecting that into the outer world. So why not tell the subconscious in the here and now, this is where we are, what we would like to be, and the field will respond. I promise the field will respond, and the moon is going to help us with that too, bringing in that energy. So what I understand, and try to tell me if this is how you see the moon phases, is that during the full moon, the gravitational pull is stronger on the planet. So when we release, anything that we would like to release, or the energies are coming to the surface for of our bodies, that type of thing. That's why we hear about a lot of police calls and things like that during the full moon. People are going crazy because a lot of stuff that's buried is coming to the surface. So as the full moon pulls the energy up and away, it's a good time to make our affirmation to release. And the new moon is the opposite. Because of the energy around the dark moon, the new moon, the energy is being shifted to bringing in, the earth is pulling energy. Does that make sense? That's
Yes,
how I
it does.
understand it. Okay.
Yes, it's perfect. Yes. During the full moon, the energy goes to towards your head area, towards your crown chakra,
Okay.
right? And during the new moon, it goes more towards your heart chakra. So, the energies, it's like this during the full moon. So just, that is why you see that people go crazy, like not really crazy, crazy, but people just, they're more, there's more aggression. There is more, if you see on the road, people are just like, they're not liking, they're honking more on the road. So that's the time during the full moon. But
So
during
they're
the
on
new
edge
moon,
kind of thing. They're on
yes,
edge.
yes. But during the new moon, people are more like silent, and they're like, there are certain people whose characteristics are, that way they're more depressed.
During the
So,
new moon.
that's the difference. Yes,
Okay.
that's the difference between the full moon and the new moon.
Okay.
And because that's the moon energy, that's how it regulates. And that is why, these uh, release that we are talking about, manifestations that we are talking about, meditations that we talk about are very important during these phases, because it just helps you calm down and help the energies of your physical body, emotional body, and mental body to align with what is required. So that's where these practices come in.
Yeah. Fascinating. I love this because, we're in normal Western society, we don't even think about this, how the planets affect us, especially the moon, the closest planet. I guess it's a kind of a planet. It's a moon, but it's in movement, so it has an effect on us some way, somehow. And so, and the planetary alignments that come around our, in our solar system and come around our planet, we are part of that whole web of
Yes.
ebb and flow. So it's really a game changer, like we talked about earlier, to pay attention. And I mean, astrology does. And I don't know about astrology that much. I know a little bit, but I know that the planets affect us. So
Yes.
that's all I need to know. But yeah, it's fascinating, especially when you know how they're affecting us. And then we can work through whatever comes up for us and whatever's going on. We can work through it and say, and use that energy, utilize it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that.
And yeah, and using that energy also requires some kind of attention towards that energy. So if you don't have the awareness and the uh, I would not say really knowledge, but if you don't have the awareness of how to utilize this energy, then it becomes very difficult to, it's more chaotic. So, that's where you come in, Sharon, because you have been spreading this awareness about, full moon and new moon energy. It's very, very important for everybody to understand. And it's very important for everybody to, align that energy, because these are heavy energies, and not in negative way, even in positive way, right? These are strong energies to manifest. But if you don't know how to manifest during these energies, you're actually wasting these energies. And this is like, these are divine sent times for humans where we can actually manifest and do things for our future. And if we don't have the awareness, we are missing this out.
Yeah.
So thanks to Sharon that, she's bringing in so much of good things.
No. Thank you. And thank you. You've been on this ride with me, this journey with me all the whole time. But I love what you said, and I love what you said about missing this opportunity. It's like someone gives you a check for, I don't know, each month gives you a check for $5,000, and you and you just go and blow it on, junk or something, or gamble it away, or whatever. And each month, if you had invested that money in something that is productive for you, right? The currency is what it is. There's all different kinds of currency. Whew, yeah, the information's flowing. I love that you said that. That's really opening up things. I've got goosebumps. This is currency.
Yes.
Wow. It's currency. It's a different kind, it's a better currency, actually, because you get this flow, and it becomes, it grows, like investing money in the stock market, and it's a sure thing. And it's a sure thing, and you don't have to worry about it going down. It's always going to go up. It's always going to grow for you.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So, and that is why it's very important to have certain spiritual practices during this time, new moons and full moons. And it's, that's how, um, like you said, you can actually grow your money during these times. It just depends what you want to manifest.
Mm-hmm.
So, amazing time.
Yeah, it works. It does.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is fascinating. Let's go to our prayer. I'll go ahead and say the prayer to bring in. Okay. I'll like you did, just as I'm guided. And so just a couple of deep breaths to help us center. And moving into alignment, the higher beings, higher energies. and with the moon energies as well and beyond. My prayer is that all that are watching and all that are here with us and beyond, we call on our guides, our angels, and the higher beings, the galactics, the star beings, and also the god and goddess of the moon, of all the planetary bodies, cosmic bodies that are working with us during this particular time in our journey, in our lives, to help us bring forward what we've written down on these pieces of paper or wherever we've written down our goals and our manifestation ideas. We ask that you work with us to help us manifest these ideas and these goals moving forward. And we know that you know what is in our highest and best good, and we trust that you will bring and help us as we co-create with you in our life what is in our highest and best good. And we do trust that you know our life plan better than we do, all the beings that are working with us. And we have patience, and we have infinite love for everyone and everything that works with us as we move on this journey, moving forward. And we would like to thank Sister Moon for helping us out and for being there for us, and to be a beautiful bright light in the sky when she does show. And we would also like to thank all of the planetary bodies that help Earth and help us on this beautiful journey in our galaxy and in our star system. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Mother, Father, Creator. So be it, it is so. Amen.
Thank you, Sharon. That was beautiful.
Thank you. I felt emotion with that. Yours too. Yeah. Ah, that feels good. That feels really good. So in a couple weeks, we will be working with the full moon and doing it all over again. Just different energies.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. So, okay. Shradha, let's talk about pranic healing a little bit. Okay. If you could just talk about why you got into pranic healing, why it was something that you were drawn to, and how it's helped you in your life.
Okay. So I got into pranic healing. I think it was just meant to be, because I had no idea about energy healing or chakra healing. But I was introduced to pranic healing by my father, and he, you know, he had some kind of spirituality in him, and I think he was some healer in his own way. So he introduced me to pranic healing. He asked me to visit the then instructor in my hometown of pranic healing, and he asked me to be with the instructor just for like half an hour or like 1 hour, and see what it looks like, because I had no clue what energy healing is at that time. And I was into a full-time job. I was an editor, so I was more materialistic in my approach. So, I was taking care of life in the monetary terms that I have to go out, work, and get the paycheck and, have my bills paid. So I honestly didn't have the time also to think about spirituality and energy healing and stuff like that. But, when I went to this lady and she introduced me to the meditation on twin hearts. This is a specific meditation done by the Pranic Healers. And she said that I want you to practice this meditation, and anybody can do this meditation um, for like, good 1 month. And I was like, I don't have time for this. So, I don't have this kind of time because, my working hours were like, almost 12 hours a day. And she was like, no, let's just do 20-minute meditation every day. So I just started doing it because, uh, there was something which I still cannot explain in words that clicked that day when I was sitting with that lady. And I said, okay, I'll practice this meditation. And from before that, I had no idea what a meditation looks like or, how to practice a meditation. I never did a meditation before that. So I started doing that meditation. It's a guided meditation. So I started doing that meditation. And within a month, I saw the changes in my life. How my chaotic day was, had more settled energy. And I was doing a lot during those 12 hours when I was working and 12 hours at home. The hours were more productive and they were more, relaxed energy. There was less chaos and I was doing more in less time, right? And that's a blessing in today's world to, to do more in less time, right? And that's what I started doing. And then that was the time when I went back to that lady and said, okay, I want to do the first basic class of pranic healing. And from that day, from the time I did the class, there has been no looking back because after I think like 2-3 years of doing that class and doing the classes further, I left my corporate job and now I do pranic healing full time. And I concentrate only on pranic healing because this has always been my belief that whatever you do one thing and then master it, like in a way that you should know everything about that, whatever you're doing, right? So I don't want to do like, a lot of modalities, but I do only pranic healing. And I, with the help of the divine angels and, the spiritual gurus and spiritual helpers, uh, uh, I, the healings that came to me and the healings that I did with the help of the divine beings were successful. The success rate was very high, and people start getting a lot of positive changes. And it was all reference based. At that time, I didn't have these kind of events or where I can showcase what we're doing. So it was all mouth to mouth, and through that only it became a huge community. And now I'm a instructor of pranic healing also. So that's even more amazing. In fact, today is my first pranic healing class. So that, from the time when I started doing pranic healing till today, it looks like a huge transformation. But it has changed my life in different ways. The relationships that I have with my family and friends and the communities that I've touched and people I have met, to my spiritual life, to, you know, in general, the life has become more smooth, more meaningful, I would say. I have more purpose driven life that I think like before 15 years, I had no purpose in my life. It was just like, I used to go to office, work, get my paycheck, get my bills straight. That was the purpose. But now I think more on, how can uh, there be more awareness and more goodness and kindness in the people where we interact with people with whom we interact, where we live, and what difference can we make to the world. So it's more purpose driven. And in fact, that's where the karma course came in, because I design it purposely because I see that people don't understand the very small meaning of why certain things are happening to them and how can that they can make changes in just small things on the routine on the daily basis, and they can actually rewire the relationships, their relationship with people, their relationship with finances, their relationship with their jobs and careers. So it's that very simple thing, and that was my intention to why I designed this course on karma, because I think people just don't understand, and it's our duty as uh, you know I would say helpers to make people more aware on these topics. So yes, pranic healing has changed my life big time.
Nice.
But
I
it's
love
way
that.
better, more, yeah, it's more settled and it's more meaningful. And I've been so grateful.
Well, you definitely have a peaceful energy about you, always have. And so when I'm with you, I just feel calm and peaceful. I mean, like this,
Thank you.
we haven't met in person yet, but not in this lifetime anyway. But yeah, and you what's the word I'm trying to think of? But you exhume, though not exhume, you put out, you shower out love and peace, and that's amazing. And I want to say congratulations on becoming a pranic healer teacher or instructor.
Thank
That's
you.
yes. Well, thank you. That's a
Thank you.
big deal. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, it's amazing. I'm so excited. And I'm so excited for today because it's the first class and I'm so excited.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, that's today? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and you got the new moon, it's your, helping you out at your back. And so, you know, and all the energy we brought in today. Yeah, nice. That's right. It's the
Yes.
beginning of the day for you there. Yeah, totally. Well, I'm sure it'll go amazingly. Definitely. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I also want to say happy birthday to all of the, what is this? Taurus birthdays? Taurus? Uh,
No, Gemini, I guess.
okay, I
Gemini
think
or
Gemini
Cancer.
was June. You're a
Yes.
Gemini, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, so I think we're moving into Taurus now. The 25th or 24th. Oh, God. I have to look it up. Okay, so Gemini was June. We're moving into I think it's Taurus. So anyway, I want to say happy birthday to Taurus. Yeah, July. Um, to anyone watching, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Gemini, who for June as well. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, June 26th. That's today. So the card of the day for Taurus, is the Hermit, according to this reader here. And I'm going to pull a card for the group too. If you're wondering whether it's time to embark on an adventure or self-discovery, the Hermit's brightly lit lamp is a clear sign that it's time to look within. Alone in a desert on a solitary journey, the hermit walks toward us. The cloak she wears is simple, and the staff she holds helps her navigate even the trickiest of passages. These tools symbolize the ability to practice humility and discretion. Seeking answers from within is only easy once you remove ego and self-doubt. So it's a good time for going within. The hermit is telling you this, moving forward in this month. All righty. All right, I think I'm going to pull a card for the group. Do you have any cards handy, Shradha? We can both pull a card.
No, I don't have my cards today.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I have tons for you. I have so many cards. Okay. Yeah, I am an oracle card junkie. So I even have my own cards. My sister and I created the Orb Sisters deck, and I'll bring those out next time. So today I'm going to bring out the Lyran Oracle, which matches my my tapestry here. It's the Lyran beans. Yeah, by Flo. What is his Flo Karuna? He channeled from the Lyrans, the world. He works with the Lyrans. Yeah. Starcodes.com is where you can find these cards. He has a Pleiadian deck as well. And since we're working with cosmic energies, this will be perfect. So let's get a message for the collective at this time, moving forward from the Lyran beings, the Lyran beings. Okay. Synchronicities. Any beautiful card. Number 35. Seduces to 8 infinity. And the small print is miracles, let loose, and recognition. So this is a good time to recognize synchronicities. They're everywhere. We recognize probably, I'm sure you know this, Shradha, maybe a very small, less than 1%, maybe 1% if we're lucky, of all the messages and the synchronicities around us. I mean, everything's really a sign from universe. I do feel that the universe is always talking to us, always communicating with us. Nothing is random. All right, so the Lyrans say that there is something truly special that occurs when the human is aligned with their optimal vibration. Here in this state, they begin to merge with the totality of source creation, and everywhere they go, attract miraculous events, moving in a series of synchronistic events all along the way. That's what we were talking about with being in tune with cosmic energies and the moon. To us, the White Lions, we refer to synchronicity as being one with the rhythm of all creation. It is in this state of rhythm where one no longer needs to impose their force, on reality, but blend into it, fitting their individual puzzle piece into the entire mystery of creation to bring forth one collective image. Each human has been embedded into this plane with a unique frequency and blueprint that is seeking to be served through your life experience. But due to the complexity of your social arrangements and you residing on a free will planet, oftentimes these plans can take us in alternate directions. Yeah. We want to guide you back towards alignment, if not already there, so you may receive the wisdom of your higher self. And that's what we're doing tonight. These soul communications are often received when one's consciousness is in a free state, beyond societal programs, past future thinking, and can be received, for example, in meditative states, intuition, flow states, such as when running, dancing, and moments of heart awareness, such as just feeling the beauty of it all. Just what you were talking about, Shradha.
Yes.
Yeah. If you feel that perhaps you may be out of alignment, the easiest solution is always to begin by following your inspiration, joy, and committing for happiness to guide your way. This card communicates that you do not need to blindly follow any obligations or achieve some task in order to be happy. Now is a wonderful time to follow the compass of your soul by letting joy and inspiration carry you to your fullest life expression. You will find that by constantly following these cues, you will be naturally guided to synchronistic miracles that bring forth all that you seek into your life. Shift the narrative and free yourself from commitment. That is a beautiful message for the collective. To what we're doing tonight is to remember how to be in tune with life, in alignment with cosmic energies, our bodies that are, sit in reflection once in a while. I call it devotion time each day, at least 20 minutes, like you were talking about, to just devote to being in alignment with the universe, the all that is. And the lions gave us that message again. Yeah. Just put an exclamation point on it. I love it when synchronicities happen, or when we notice them. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, let me give you an example, okay? Oh, we out of town? Okay. All right. So I'll give you an example next time then. Okay. Thank you everyone for being here. And we hope that you enjoyed the show. And we will see you next time. Thank you, Shradha, for being here.
Thank you, Shradha.
Listening to Awakened Soul Radio on Transformation Talk Radio. I invite you to embark on a transformative journey with us. Awakened Soul is a safe, sacred space for exploring the depths of our consciousness. Each episode, you will be inspired to shed the illusions that bind you, connect more deeply with your inner wisdom, and step into a liberating life of freedom, clarity, and purpose. To connect with me, visit kumaraacademy.com.